Hello everyone, Advanced64 here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Fire Red. In our last episode, we beated Brock, the Peter City gym leader. Now, we get going on to Route 3. Now this route is filled with a bunch of trainers that I'll be battling. I'll be trying to avoid some of them, because on this route, I also plan to catch a new Pokemon. What would that Pokemon be? It's a secret. Until like halfway through this episode. But now we just have to wait. Let's go on our Pidgey, and I believe her next Pokemon is also a Pidgey, just a bit stronger. I could be wrong. Nope. Oh, technically I am wrong, because it's not stronger at all. It's just the same thing. Alright. Simple dust, won't hurt. Okay. And maybe, Janice, you're mean. Alright. We can pass through here. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. Alright, cool beans and Cerulean. I never really had the time to look back to see if Colton was actually in Viridian Forest. He might just be saying that as a statement. So don't ask me if it's like that. Alright. I would recommend using these guys to train up a bit, especially for what's coming up. And we'll be covering some of it in this episode, but I'm not sure if I'll make it all the way out. I could try, but right now, I'm more worried about these trainers and our next Pokeball we're going to be catching. It took me a while to think of a nickname for it, but I think I've planned one out. These Caterpies just won't end, will they? Well, that and the Weedle. Okay, and we defeated on the Caterpie, and we defeated Colton. You beat me again. There are other kinds of Pokemon that and then the ones you find in the forests. So usually just spawn by here. You know, there's a trainer up there, and I believe she'll always block you out. So I would recommend going through here if you want to make a quick thing. Don't worry, I'm not skipping this trainer. He's quite infamous, but right now I want to keep him to train up my other Pokemon. Like I said, it's a secret. We won't find out yet. I think I forgot to heal up since the last gym, so water gun is starting to run out. Ooh, critical hit, nice. Don't worry, when I get other Pokemon, all the XP will not be going to Sokka. He will probably be the highest level on the team though. It's just usually how I keep my starters. Kuno. Great. 2 water guns might kill it, or 1. 1 might kill it. I believe next one's Metapod. Yep. Let's see, this also takes it down. Sweet. I didn't expect this kind of turnabout. I started to feel a bit happy. Alright, we defeated Gray. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. Alright. I don't think I can pass this guy. Nope. I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught. It's not always a great thing to do. To battle other trainers with new Pokemon, yeah, I would not recommend it. Even though I'm going to be doing it in this episode, it's because I have short notice of training him. Wow, level 18. Yeah, alright. Another Metapod. Hopefully I can take him down with 1 water gun. Oh, thank you. get some XP, feeding James, done like dinner. I'm surprised he just caught that. I mean, did he go all the way here to Iridium for us? I think I got that mixed up. Sorry if I've been sounding a bit off lately. I'm just not feeling as well today. But in this patch of grass, our new Pokemon awaits. Let's see, no, it's a Jigglypuff. I got Jigglywold. That sounds really weird, but okay. Yes, this is it. Alright, so Nidoran male. This is going to be our first Pokemon other than our starter. Thank you. Alright, I'll be. Just put a Pokeball on it. And hopefully we can catch it. Fun fact on Nidoran male, it is actually one of the 2 original Pokemon that actually have gender. It's him and his female counterpart, Nidoran female, that has that. So I will be giving a nickname to this Nidoran male. I took some time to think this over, and yeah, it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna be calling him Barbs. Now we can take a look at Barbs anytime right here. I might be heading to the Pokemon Center to heal him up, and then I'll be training him on the Pokemon trainers here. Hopefully I don't end up going into another Pokemon battle. Kind of wish there was some bug trainers left, because that would be a very easy way to train a Nidoran male right now, or Barbs. I need to get used to calling them by their nicknames. Alright. Now, anytime you catch a Pokemon, the HP it has, it will always have that, unless it goes to the PC, which I don't really go over, which is right here. It's where Pokemon go when you catch too much of them. I think that's pretty accurate way of summing it up. But okay, back to Route 3. Now we can beat this guy. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. Yep, that's right. Youngster Ben. Those shorts. Ugh, those shorts. Now that is one of the most infamous quotes in all of Pokemon. Simply because of how random it is. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch Barbs out unless I want him dead. So, we can go ahead and I guess water gun him. If you switch out a Pokemon when it was already in battle, the XP will be split between the 2 Pokemon. So that way you can just see Barbs actually just got some XP. Oh wow, it's a lot for him right now. I think I might have to cut some of this because I don't want Barbs to be really, really bad. Oh jeez, please tell me I can send out a different Pokemon. Dang it. Alright. At least it's just quite your point. Critical hits. Never mind. This is my luck. And, well, I thought he was going to die. Alright, might as well weird him. This is gonna be quite tough. Alright. I'm gonna heal him up because I really want him to level up here. So, I'm probably just gonna be spamming a bunch of Weirds. And fun fact, since Barb is a poison Pokemon, he cannot get poisoned. Yes, but poison Pokemon are immune to the poison status. A few other Pokemon are immune to a few other things. Like, any poison Pokemon will be immune to the poison status, whether it's from a random poison move or just a status move that inflicts poison. One that I'll be happy to go over, which I'm not sure we'll be having on Barbs just yet, but I might, because it's a very good move, especially in competitive play. Of course, this is not competitive play in an actual run-through, so I'm still conflicted on it. He's using Weir to lower my defense as well. Finally. I really want to take this. Oh my god. Ow. That hurt a lot. This might become one-sided. Yeah. I swear, Barbs is going to be a much better Pokemon in the future. Oh, please don't kill. Oh! Oh man. I should have just switched out in the beginning. This is the downside of getting Pokemon this early in the game. Or this late, being really underleveled. I don't believe it. It gets really annoying to train these guys. You have to keep going back and forth to the Pokemon Center. It's just so tedious. Yeah. Alright, I'll be doing some off-screen training and coming back I can make a cut on Sony Vegas, and I'll see you guys at that point. Alright, I am back, and Barbs is now level 11, and he has learned Focus Energy, which you'll probably never see me use, and I mean never. Alright. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. I don't English well. It's suddenly sent out at a time. Right. So this battle, this might be a little bit troublesome. It's not very bad, but that hill is starting to scare me now that I've used it twice, and I'm going to be stopped using Weir. Getting my voice break there was kind of a bad move, but I'm back in the game. A critical hit, nice. I was not expecting that. Alright, I did not battle any of the trainers here for experience, and Nidoran, a female. Now, this Pokemon is actually very good, but is very rare to come by in Fire Red. But in Leaf Green, it's a bit more easy to come by this Pokemon. And Jesus, I don't like Growl at all. I'm sorry for saying that word if you were anti-religious at all, but I just say it whenever I get pretty mad. I got pretty mad there. I do not like when I get spammed a move that makes my attack go down a lot, especially since I've been doing Weir a lot. It makes me have to keep using the same move over and over again. It gets really repetitive. And oh my god! How many times has it used it now? 6? Which is like the maximum it can go down. Jeez. Why did I have a critical hit? We might have been there for another hour. Ooh, yes, double kick. Double kick is very good, and we'll probably keep it on Barbs for a very long time. Be nice. Alright. I'll be fighting this guy now. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? Ugh. He knows my secret. I am not wearing any shorts. Well, pants for that matter. Okay, wow, a level 14 Spearow. That might be a problem. be a Fury Attack. Fury Attack can attack multiple times, and I believe Barb will be able to use it. Oh, yes, finally. Now, Poison. We can finally get to see it in action. And Barbs will probably not get to see a white day in this fight because he has already been critical hitted by that. So I'll be sending in Sokka to do the cleanup work. Alright. Fury Attack again. Another critical hit. Jesus. Again, sorry for saying that. I just say it whenever I get mad. Like I stated before. And I got pretty mad there. I do not like critical hits, nor should anyone in Pokemon when they're used against you. It has been... It's just an ultimate troll against you. But it's always great whenever you get it. So... I don't really know if I want to go it or not. Loss. I'm not sure what the chances are of it, but... An Oranberry. Now we have an Oranberry, and Oranberries are very good. It can heal 10 HP points, and we might be... What's so good about that? You have potions that heal 20. Well, the thing is, if you actually give it to a Pokemon, you can give items to Pokemon. It can actually heal them in the midst of battle, which can be very good, especially if you get another berry that is better than an Oranberry called a Citrus Berry that can heal 30, which this might sound like much, but isn't really much. Eek, did you touch me? I'm pretty sure you touched me. But so that's Robin against Jigglypuff. Now, the Jigglypuff is a normal type, but ended up being changed to a fairy type in Generation 6, and oh no! God, Q-Charm is just about the worst thing ever. Q-Charm will sometimes make a Pokemon not be able to attack the others. It only works if the Pokemon is an opposite gender of the one that either you or the opponent is using. So it can be quite troublesome. That's it. Alright, we should be heading up to Mt.Moon, which is going to be quite important here. Oof, I better take a rest. No. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Yes. The tunnel he speaks of is right here on Route 4. This is Mt.Moon. I would recommend healing up here right now. It's a great thing to just get ready to train up for this. Because Mt.Moon is pretty troublesome. It takes quite a while to go through. It's a newspaper. T-Rocket attacks citizens. Day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. Team Rocket sounds quite suspicious. Alright, I think there's something in the ground here. You can usually tell by the different patterns of the grass, like you can see from the squiggly lines in there. It usually means that there's stuff in there. But there are also like other random items other than berries that you can find in the grass. I will be finding a few of them called rare candies, if I can remember where a few of them are. Of course, some of them are hidden and some of them are just in here. And wow, Paris? Paris is quite hard to come by in this section of Mt.Moon, but caves is just about the worst thing in Pokemon. Ooh, Bullet Seed. I will be keeping that for later. But the reason for this is that, well, everywhere you walk, Pokemon can show up. Yeah, everywhere you walk is like stepping into tall grass. It gets really annoying really fast. Just let me say that. What? I really hate Growl, especially when you use something to lower the defense. And Q-Charm. Because it's a waste of your turn, and I'm guessing another Growl is going up. Yep. Alright, so hopefully I can attack the Clefairy. And nope, I'm immobilized by love and sing. This is why sometimes it's good to have multiple female and male Pokemon. But I guess I couldn't really choose with these two. Probably because Nidoran male is always a male, and Sokka, well, it's kind of random, and if I wanted to choose, I would have to reset the whole game to get the opposite gender, which would be for no apparent reason, so there's no really good for that. I lost. Alright. And Barb is asleep. I don't have anything to cure it, or do I? Nope, I don't. I only have something that can cure confusion and poison. Poison was what I was going to say. Alright. Zubats. Zubats have a reputation for being really, really annoying. It'll probably be the most common thing you'll see in here. Now, they're pretty good after Generation 1 because its last evolution is one of the more fastest Pokemon in the whole game. Would I recommend it? I guess. I'm not one to go for it, in my personal opinion. Because I like much better ones and much better Pokemon. Alright, sorry about that pause there. I accidentally pressed the enter button. And pausing the emulator for a second. Yes, I am playing this on an emulator, I'm not playing this on a capture card. It's probably why my mic doesn't sound as great. Alright. I will not be going through all of Mt.Moon because there's a lot of content in Mt.Moon that could fill up a whole episode in itself. Especially since a lot of episode was just training a Barbs. So we could go down that ladder, but right now is something here that I want to get. Potion. I thought there was something else here that was good, but I guess not. I was tricked by my memory, and Zubats again. Get ready to see a bunch of them. What? Don't sneak up on me. Funny thing is, he can actually see you, and then he'll say, well, don't sneak up on me, even though he goes up to you. Ugh. A lot of people in the Pokemon universe does not make sense at all. But Magnemite here is an electric type, and one of my more favorite ones, in my opinion. Will I be using it? No, because the only place that you can catch it is way far into this game. But for all you people who want to theorize, I am going to be catching an electric type Pokemon. Which one? I will not say. It could be just about anything. And I would have sent out Sokka there because my Pokemon is confused, but electric types are strong against water Pokemon, and Sokka is such. I hate confusion. Please attack, please. Yes, okay, thank God. Now, whenever you use a move that hits multiple times, it only has to register the move once, and then after that, you'll be fine to go ahead and attack with anything else. So, thank you. Thank you for setting out the confusion. Alright. And during the cuts between training up Barbs, I actually took the liberty of getting more potions. So you won't see me exiting the cave a lot. Yeah, it is called a mountain, but the areas in Pokemon are always referred to as caves. My Pokeball won't do Alright, I can go ahead and heal up now. I believe that was what I was looking for. I believe that might be a rare candy or a TM. And I would always recommend getting TMs. Potion was used on Barbs. Whew. 6 started to make me lose my voice a little. Oh, rare candy, just like I said. I will not be using this for a long time in my Let's Play, because I want to use it on a specific Pokemon that you'll be seeing in the future. Because it's very, very tedious to train. You guys can fear your eyes about that too, because it's not going to be the electric type that I said I was going to be using. Now, you can also find Geodude that we see at the gym. It's very good, but in order to get its final evolution, you had to trade it. This is one of the more big gimmicks of Generation 1. A lot of Pokemon that you had to get had to be traded from other versions to get that specific Pokemon or involve a specific Pokemon. It can be quite tedious if you want to do a run through all by yourself, especially since I'm on an emulator. I cannot trade with anyone. I can't even save, so luckily I have save states to do this for me. Alright. After this I think after this trader, I'll be going on just a bit more, and I'll be ending the episode there. Because I don't know how long this episode has been going on for. And I think it's been going on quite a while, not including the training that I have to cut out. Alright. Another Metapod. Like I said, Metapods are actually very good to train in the beginning of the game, so if you're in Viridian City, Viridian Forest, sorry, it's a very good idea to train through them. But the only moves they'll know in the wild will be Harden, so I would not recommend catching it as Metapod or Kuna. Alright, and that should be the end of the bug catcher. I lost. Alright. Now Barbs is actually getting close to summoning. Alright. Hopefully it will be after I beat this Geodude. He's very close to leveling up to a specific level that he'll do something. Now, I don't know why I'm keeping the secret to you guys, because, well, you already know what it is. And, oh, Mud Sports. Mud Sports just is so weak, and I hate the move. It's not even good. Because he always just shows up on a Pokemon that you'll never use electric types on. But, alright. Alright, yes, Barbs is evolving. Now, he'll be extremely good. You'll be seeing him in this form for quite a while until I decide to evolve him. But, yep, Barb has evolved into a Nidorino. Of course, the female counterpart will not evolve into a Nidorino, but evolve in a Nidorino. See that? Nidorino. But, right. I don't really need to train up on these guys anymore. Barbs and Sokka is just about the same amount of level, or just as good. Ooh, a fairy. I've actually been wanting to use a Clefairy, but I will not be using it in this Let's Play. Now, a Clefairy can actually hold a very good item, which was a Moonstone, which can evolve a series of Pokemon, including Nidorino here. You'll be seeing him get evolved by Moonstone later, sooner or later. I might grind up by catching a few Clefairies to see if there's any Moonstones, but you'll probably not see me do that because there's a lot of Moonstones on its own that you don't have to. See that. In between episodes, I will also be getting a Repel. That way you will not have to see all these random encounters, and it will make Mt.Moon much more easier. Because you've already seen all the Pokemon that can spawn in here. And, oh, We got a goon here. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. We strike here and with our strength. Yep, the guys in the news article. We have to fight them. Team Rocket is the exclusive team to this and to Pokemon Generation 1 and 2. Of course, they're more, I would say they're more intimidating in Generation 2, but I love them more in Generation 1. Now, they don't have any specific music until Generation 2, which is very sad because Team Rocket is one of the more known Pokemon gangs. And for a very good reason, that they're actually in the Pokemon anime. Yeah. Well, you don't actually see the goons a lot, but I don't know why I've been saying goons. Make that into a meme. Alright. But you actually see a few people that you'll not see in Team Rocket at all. They go by the title of admins because they're more special versions of Team Rocket, and they're not just like goons. But you would have seen Jesse, James, and Meowth. I'm pretty sure, even if you have not seen the anime, that might ring a bell, because they're probably the second most iconic thing in Pokemon next to Pikachu. Not surprising, because Pikachu is, well, the mascot. And, well, Team Rocket is in about every episode of the Pokemon anime. And, well, I would say they're funny, but they can be quite annoying. Because they always dress up in weird ways. But their most iconic is in their Team Rocket outfits, which are actually white instead of the black that Scoon wears, as you can see, or Grunt. I blew it. Well, he looks like he's blasting off again, and if you get here, you'll find a star piece. Yes, we're playing Paper Mario. We can get a badge now. Actually, no. The star piece have no significance whatsoever in the Pokemon games. So why is it there? Because you can sell it off and get a lot of Pokemon dollars from it. And I'm talking a lot, like 5,000, which is always good to have, like even in late game, because you will probably never get that much except from like gym leaders, which are like a one-time fight. So finding one of these are always a good thing to find. Alright, I'm excavating for fossils in Mt.Moon. Sometimes computer gym lends me a hand. Yep, fossils can be found in Mt.Moon, but not like any other Pokemon game. Maybe we'll find a fossil later on. Who knows? But in the next episode, we just might find it and make our way out of Mt.Moon and make our way to Cerulean. I'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching.